What's up guys, this is Jason with Gold Coast Exotics, and this is a video that honestly I didn't want to make, but as I was waiting for the materials to get here that I need for this, I had time to think and get over the situation, and then the more I thought about it, the more I realized that hey, this is just part of owning reptiles or snakes specifically, and honestly this is just part of my journey, and as my mentor said, it's just another feather in my hat within this industry. If you haven't realized yet from whatever the title of this video will be, I have mites. So it's not a matter of if you get them, but when you get them, especially if you keep in a collection of any given size. And then what it comes down to is what are you gonna do next? Now, I did do a lot of research, watch a lot of videos. Nerd has a lot of suggestions, which I'm going to use some of that today. And also over Snake Discovery YouTube, they've suggested using a product called ivermectin and mixing a solution of this. So we're going to try this today. The scary thing is that this product could potentially kill my snakes. So I hope that this works. So it doesn't matter how, who, or where I got them. What matters is that I have these mites on my snakes. I have to treat them. I'm not gonna lie, at first I was extremely frustrated, I was angry, but then I don't know the situation on the other end. Getting mites is very easy. In fact, just going to these reptile shows or exhibits, going from booth to booth to booth, people holding your animals, or these different people or different breeders bringing these animals into one huge auditorium, it's so easy to bring these mites home to your own collection on your clothing or anything of that nature. In fact, my mentor Dale over at Acadia Ball Pythons, he actually made a suggestion that treat your clothing before you go to some of these exhibits or these reptile shows, and then that's just another prevention on you bringing that stuff home. Okay, so it's actually been about a week since I started recording this. When I opened up the tank, I did see that the snake that I was treating first actually was in blue. So I wanted to make sure he had fresh skin, and it had been a couple of days after he shed his skin before I treated him, as I want to get this like one and done if I can. If I do have to do other treatments, then so be it. But I forgot to hit record, but what I've done so far is I've taken the boa out and I put him in a tub of water. Now, this is something that Nerd suggests to do. I don't think this is like a cure, but I do think that it helps. It kills the ones that are probably on him, the adult mites. So what I'm going to do is I just put them in the warm water in the tub here, and I'm going to go ahead and in a few minutes put some Dawn dish soap, which I've lost that, in there too, and what that'll do is it'll help sink the mites to the bottom and they'll drown. While he's in there, I've also taken the solution and I've sprayed it on all of the decoration, and I put it in a tub down here. Sprayed the tub down so nothing's going to crawl out, hopefully, if it works. I've taken a shop vac and I got a dust collector bag inside of that shop vac. Life stage form of this mite is airborne if it gets wind or blows around. So I did want to get a dust bag in my shop vac before I took that to my tank, vacuumed up all the substrate. Now what I've gone ahead and done is I've taken this, went ahead and spray the whole inside of this, wipe it down, let it air out, and we'll go from there. So on Snake Discovery, they said to go ahead and use just regular paper towel for the substrate for the time being. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this in here. I guess what that does is it allows me to see any mites crawling around. And basically, there's no place for them to hide. Now what they've said to do is to go ahead and spray that paper towel down with this stuff to keep it damp. So I also went to the dollar store and got a couple of these cheap white bowls. I want white, again, I want to be able to see these guys if they're crawling around in there. Again, there's not going to be much decoration in here, so I figured I'd at least give them somewhere to hide. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put some Dawn dish soap into the tub with the snake, and hopefully that'll kill a lot of the older mites. Can't imagine doing that's made him too happy. I will say doing that has brought out a lot of mites from underneath the scale. Alright, so I'm going to show you this snake. He's in rough shape. I just want to warn you guys, it may not be easy to see, but you'll understand my frustration and my anger once you see him. so all that's left to do is to take him out of the tub and spray some paper down and wipe him down with this stuff. Again, I'm not super keen on doing this, but he does need to be treated because I cannot imagine he's too comfortable. But again, I could potentially be killing my snakes. So let's just pray and hope that things go well. Guy. No way he feels comfortable right now. See really well on him because he's white, but you see all these little black dots. It's just so frustrating to deal with. Again, I know it happens. I know it's, especially if you're keeping a multiple amount of snakes, that you're more likely to have it happen, but it's not the easiest thing to go through. But it's my first time, hopefully it'll be the last time, but it's likely that it won't be the last time either, especially if I start going to shows and stuff. So. Killed. Let's see it on there. So it is working. It's good. Gives me hope. Wish I had rubber gloves so I could rub it under the scales a little bit easier. These definitely are not doing the trick. So all I'm going to do is repeat that process for the rest of my snakes, and then what we're going to do then is repeat it again in about 7 days if I don't see any improvement. Snake Discovery does suggest that I do keep the paper towel moist with the solution, and of course if anything does happen to my snakes, I will say it that I do not hold Snake Discovery or anybody else accountable for that. I'm doing this treatment myself for the first time, and I could have messed it up too. But I will give you guys updates as we continue, but I'm going to go ahead and clean this all up and repeat that process again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.